Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. Today, we're going to be talking about thoughts. And we are going to be talking about a book called Get Out of Your Head by Jennie Allen. So, Dave, why don't you tell us why we chose that book?
Well, we were in the process of doing some research because we have a new book coming out. It's called The Spirit of Truth. My great friend, Dr. Kevin Hiscock, and I wrote this together. And as we were doing the research, we started looking at other books in this genre, if you will, about thoughts and self help and how to control our thoughts and things like that. And so we grabbed hold of Jennie Allen's book and read that and found it to be a really good book. It's a really good introduction to talk about what we're thinking and how to control the thoughts and things like that.
You know, the author really encourages us to explore what we're thinking and to take control of our thoughts. And
Mhm.
one of the things that really stood out to me from the book is the fact that we have choices. We get to choose what we think about. And so often we don't fully understand that we have that choice.
That is so true. So, in the book, Get Out of Your Head, she really does talk a lot about recognizing your thoughts and the choices that we have to make to control our thoughts. It's actually a very good overview book. I was really impressed. I think personally, it's written a little bit more to women. And
Yes.
so you connected with it a little bit more than me. As a man, I'm always looking for step one, step two, let's get to it. And she embellishes just a little bit,
It's filled with personal
personal
stories,
stories.
stories of people she knew, which is what women tend to relate to.
It is. So, but I thought it was a really good overview book on the topic. She gives great information. But you connected with it. You loved it.
I did.
I thought she had good information in it.
So, one of the things she really emphasizes is the importance of relationships, relationships with each other,
Mhm.
relationships with God, all of our,
Community.
yeah, the community and being a part of a community and not isolating yourself from a
Mhm.
community. That's really important.
It really is because people that tend to struggle with their thoughts, either with anxiety, depression, any kind of thought issue, they tend to pull away, and that's not what we should do. She stresses in the book the importance of getting in community to help overcome some of those challenges. The other thing that she really talks about is the importance of getting alone with the Lord and having a strong devotional life and taking those things that we believe that are wrong, those false beliefs, and really laying them before the Lord. So she does some really good work with that. That's really impressive to me that she's focused on the Lord and how the Lord can help us to take control of our thoughts.
One more thing that stood out to me in the book is that we can choose to surrender our fears to God. Because a lot of times when our thoughts are an issue and we're thinking about things we shouldn't be, there's a lot of fear involved. And we don't have to entertain that fear. We can take that fear and we can choose to surrender it to God. And that's an excellent,
That
excellent thing to think
that is
about.
so true. Sometimes we don't realize that you can control your thoughts and you can surrender them to the Lord and he can intervene. And that's a powerful concept.
So, if this topic is of interest to you, check out the show notes. There'll be a link to grab your copy of Get Out of Your Head by Jennie Allen. And
Get Out of Your Head by Jennie Allen is a really good overview book, and I would highly encourage you to grab it, read it, and if you want to go from there to a little bit deeper level, then we're going to have a link below so that you can sign up and find out about release information and early access to our book, The Spirit of Truth. This book is going to take it a little bit deeper. It's got positive affirmations, interrupt patterns, and biblical information to help us control our thoughts and win the battle in the mind. Because so many times it's the thoughts that lead to negative emotions. So, anxiety, depression, all kinds of things like that start with thought patterns, and we can stop that and find victory in Jesus. So, both of these books are really great. Look in the notes below and grab your copy.